everybody, Kaylee from Community Vision here. Today I wanted to share with you one of my favourite dinner recipes. The prep time is quick, the cook time is quick, and you're left with this beautiful meal that you cannot rave enough about. So I'm going to be cooking roasted salmon with Mediterranean tomatoes. Again, it sounds very fancy, but it's not. So let's get straight into it because the prep time is really quick and easy. Before I do anything, I've turned the oven on to 200 degrees Celsius. That oven is not fan forced. If it's fan forced, then turn it down to 180 degrees because you don't want to be overcooking your fish. So I've taken a medium-sized bowl. I've got myself a cup of Kalamata olives. I'm going to chuck those in. I've got some beautiful whole cherry tomatoes that I'm simply going to cut in half and chuck those into the olives. I would say it's about a cupful here. I've done a lot of them prior, so I'm just finishing off the ones that I've done. I'm going to chuck those in. And I'm going to take my pre-crushed garlic, give it a good stir, and I'm going to chuck in about a heaped tablespoon. Going to take some of my pepper, give it a good few twists, and take some salt. I'd say you probably want about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt because the olives will be very salty here. And then I'm going to take some fresh thyme. I would say a good handful. I'm just going to give it a quick wash. Just to note, I washed all my other ingredients. So I even washed the Kalamata olives when they came out of the jar, and I washed my fresh tomatoes. So with thyme, you don't actually have to chop it, just simply hold it at the end of the sprig and pull downwards, and you'll see that the leaves just fall off. So if I just do that in a clump, you just want to loosen off all the leaves. Don't worry if you get some of the bark, you're not actually going to be eating it, but you just want to break some of the leaves. And you'll find when you're doing this, you get this beautiful aroma of thyme that comes through your kitchen because essentially you're bruising the leaves. Oh, that smells amazing. Right, so now that's done, I'm going to take my garlic spoon, I'm going to give it a good stir. Let some tomatoes run away. And then I'm going to take my olive oil, and I'm going to put in probably about 1/4 cup. And then give that another great stir. Pop that to one side for the time being. Grab yourself around 200 grams of salmon per person. We get ours from Kayla's Brothers, and they come in a beautiful pack of 4, so if you're feeding the family, fantastic. I'm just going to take my salmon, and I'm just going to drizzle probably about a teaspoon of olive oil over it and give it a good rub. This salmon is skin on. Give it a lovely rub. And then take some little bit of salt and then some pepper. And then I'm going to take my salmon and I'm going to pass it over to the tin tray. So for here I'm just doing one portion of this, but if you're obviously cooking for your entire family, use a larger tray. And then all I'm simply going to do is I'm just going to lay out the tomatoes, the garlic, and the Kalamata olives next to the salmon. So then you are left with this beautiful display and fragrant display of gorgeous, healthy, Mediterranean style food. And then I'm simply going to pop this in the oven, middle shelf, for about 12 to 15 minutes. And we wait. Hi guys, back again. Okay, so I have taken my salmon out of the oven. It took around 13 minutes to cook, and if you look, the tomatoes have just started to soften, and so have the olives, and the salmon is a beautiful pink, and I'll show you in a minute, but it's got a beautiful crispy underbelly to the skin. So I will plate up. I'm just going to move you down slightly so you can see me plating up. Okay. And take one portion of salmon. As you can see, just slightly underneath, you've got a beautiful crispy belly. And I'm going to take some of the tomatoes and the olives, and I'm simply going to place on top of the salmon. And there you have it. You've got a beautiful crispy skin salmon with Mediterranean tomatoes and olives. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.